Cadillac hunting. This is exciting. This is so exciting, I guess, for the biggest reason that I haven't had a car like this in quite a while. And the second exciting part is how I got it, how I found it, and how close it is to my shop. It's literally 3.5 miles from my shop here in Pelham. And it's in a city that kind of is close, but you never expect a car like this to still be around in a city like this. So it's kind of cool that here it is, so close, and here it is coming back to Pelham with me. This is going to be a real cool car. I promise you that. Let's take a look. What's behind? Got Papa Bear on the job. What are we doing here? We are picking up a slightly neglected but still very beautiful 1984 Cadillac Eldorado Biarritz that's been sitting here in this spot for I think like 10 years. Last time I was stickered was 2011. See, it's like an autumn maple fire mist, white top, white leather interior. It doesn't run. Fuel pump is no good. Tried starting it. Put a new battery in it. But take a look inside this thing. She needs a little bit of love, but real cool car. 1984. Look at the dust on this thing. It's got the glass rear window. I don't know if this top's original or not. Probably not. My dad's looking at me like, yeah, my son needs another project car.
Yeah.
It's got 31,000, well, 131,000. Definitely rolled over. You can tell the wheel's a little rough. But look at the cobwebs. She's been sitting up a bit. 2010, I want to assume, at 32,000. Wheel change interval. This thing has not moved in quite a while. Power seats work. Pop that hood. Got the big grill, E&G style grill. I think this car will clean up pretty nicely. I need to open the hood on one of these things. Oh my God! There it is. HT4100. Love it or hate it. Think we'll get it running?
Oh yeah, you'll get it running. I have faith in that.
She's a little rusty and dusty under here. A couple nests we'll have to exterminate. Look at the end of the hood light works. This be a good car for you, Dad.
Yeah, right. Top goes down.
If the top goes down, Papa Bear will be interested. So what are we going to do here? We're going to pull it out of these ruts in the driveway.
Yeah.
Pull it down the driveway to the left with the new Duramax. And yeah. All right. I'll ride, you pull.
I'll pull.
What'd you hook that to? The taillight?
No.
All right.
That's the warranty, isn't it?
Taillight warranty.
I got it in the frame.
Ooh. Yeah, she moves. And she got brakes. and she sees the light of day again. Whoa! He forgets how much torque that diesel has. Oh, man. It's time to make a spectacle in the driveway, in the neighborhood. Papa Bear is pulling this thing. Neighbors. Whew. Man, it's getting sticky in here.
But it's computerized fuel injection that will, when you're driving at high speed, it will cut down, closer to the highway, it will cut down.
Ready?
Yep.
Probably had white mud flaps. These things get so brittle. Oh, look at how cobwebby it is. And oily. I'm surprised how clean it is under here for sitting inside on a driveway for so long. Even inside the doors. I like this red piping. That's kind of cool. I'm sure back in its day when they did this, it looked pretty sweet. Yeah, it's really clean. Even the gas tank. Cobwebby. Got the air shocks. Look at the dust. All right, off to Pelham. Papa Bear came by to lend a hand in the towing operation. Off to Pelham with the dusty Eldo. Hello, Eldorado. What's the Cadillac neighborhood? So we have Eldorado in tow. It's such a pretty car, really. I don't know what the heck I'm going to do with this thing. I almost felt the need that I had to rescue it. It's been sitting here so close to my shop. I've kind of really wanted one of these things lately to tool around in. Not that I drive any of my other cars, but you never know. So we're going to bring it back to the shop. Going to see if we can get it fired up. I don't think it's going to start. I think it's going to need a fuel pump for sure. But if we can get it to maybe idle on a little can of fluid, we'll see if that 4100 comes to life. And give it a wash and see what we're looking at underneath all that dust. That's like the most exciting wash of the year, is when you get to pull a car that's completely covered in dust back and give it that first wash to see what it looks like underneath all that barn dust, we'll say. So we're gonna head back to the shop. My dad's following behind me, and we'll see what kind of life we can get into this 1984 Cadillac Eldorado. The gas in this thing has got to be old. Oh, geez, yeah, that's a little stinky. The Biarritz, nice painted pinstripe, and then this filler too. She's getting a little soft, but all the rest of them, surprisingly, are in pretty good shape. Come over here. I mean, even all around the button pinch weld or pinch, whatever they call this snap thing. No rust or anything in here. It's usually common to see them start rusting up here in the pillars, but no rust there. And look at, I mean, a little bit of a door ding there, but she ain't bad. I'm really excited to get her washed to see what this thing will look like cleaned up. Power antenna must work, or it did at one point, and hasn't come back up yet. But yeah, even the front fillers look good. Got the ENG grill, classic Eldorado grill. Like, all this chrome will clean up nicely. A little hazy now, but she'll clean up for sure. So we're gonna pull it off the trailer and we're gonna push it inside, see how that works out for us. See, I haven't had one of these 84, 85 Eldorado convertibles. Well, I can't even really remember. I had a white one a couple years ago, but it was really rough. And I kind of just sold it as a restoration project car. But this one's a little better than that. It really is. Being solid and having a nice top on it. Just dusty, you know. Like I always say, it's dusty, not rusty. So I'm excited to get this one off and in and see after 10 years of sitting if that 4100 is going to start, and how it's going to sound, really. I mean, there was kind of scary engines back in the day, but sitting 10 years, I don't want to start it dry. I want to drain the oil out of it and pull the tank down and put a fresh, we're going to see if we can clean the tank or what we're going to do with that. But let's get it inside, get it off the trailer, and see what we're looking at underneath this car. She's up in the air. Now, this car has sat outside in a carport for the last, well, idle for the last 10 years, I think. You can see the cobwebs, the leaves growing in the wheels. But surprisingly, other than being all cobwebby, it's really not that bad under here. Let me get a light. This must be a replacement part. Bob Blue Hill Drive. But yeah, look at all the cobwebs. Gonna need brakes. I mean, there's piles of leaves, some leaking oil. But it's not rusty. It's like cobwebby, and it looks like it's been heavily undercoated. And we dropped the tank out of it, so the car wouldn't start. Fuel pump not working. Definitely needs a fuel pump. I'm sure it's gonna need other things, brakes and stuff like that. But Papa Bear dropped the fuel tank out of it. And you can see, yeah, that would be the culprit of why this thing, I mean, yeah, that wasn't gonna start. Wouldn't even pick up the gas. I mean, it's garbage. And look inside the tank. So, I got a brand new gas tank here that we're gonna put in and see if we can get this 84 Eldorado running. See what that 4100 sounds like. See if I bought a bomb or not. So that's next. Let's get this tank in, sending unit, pump. We'll see how she runs. We got the filler neck lined up, new tank, old straps. The hoses are over here, and yeah, she's in. New gas tank is in the Eldorado. It's probably 15-year-old engine oil. Oh, can't see in there. Was it gross? Put the light up here. Oh, that's not draining.
Oh, you know why right here.
Hit the switch button.
I wanted to save it for you.
Oh, look at that.
Black gold, Texas tea.
Yeah, all those HT4100 memories going down the drain. Bye. Freaking hate these stupid gas can caps. Safety caps, my ass. Made a friggin' mess. We have one slight issue. It's kind of a pain in the ass issue. That this guy is too far forward here. Can't even put my finger in there. So you can't even put the fuel cap on it. So I want to put it back up in the air and move the gas tank. There it is. Oiled up, chimed up, gassed up. Is it gonna start? Ooh.
Turning on 35?
That's what I had it on, I think.
Oh, okay. How are you doing on that?
Is it going to start? HT4100 powered, 1984 Cadillac Eldorado. It's been off the road for a little bit of time, right, Papa Bear?
I would say so.
New gas tank, sending unit, fuel pump. Here we go. Here goes nothing.
You hear it going in the back?
Are you going on and off?
Yeah.
Do it again. I think I hear it.
Want to try it then?
Yeah. Battery's gonna kill us here. Your battery went dead, so we got the charger on, trickle charging, and my jump back on it. Go ahead, prime it up. Doesn't sound too good. Whoa! Woo! Hear that HT4100 whisper quiet? What do you think, Papa Bear?
I don't know. It's not like a Fleetwood brougham.
Sure ain't no brougham, but, you know, for the front wheel drive type, it ain't too bad.
Pretty classy, too.
It is pretty sweet, but it runs pretty good.
Yeah.
Idle's okay. No lights on the dash. Next episode, we're gonna get this thing cleaned up. Thanks everybody for tuning in. Keep an eye out for the next episode. We're gonna get this car cleaned up. Well, not this car. This is a 1981 Fleetwood Brougham coupe, but the Eldorado, we're gonna get it washed up and cleaned up to see what I'm gonna do with it at that point. And I think it's really gonna clean up nicely. I'm excited to see that, but this is gonna clean up nicely as well. This is a 1981 Fleetwood Brougham coupe. Black car, white leather interior, 1981 with the 864 system. Again, thanks everybody for tuning in. Hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. I always have new updates coming, and everybody asks me all the time, how do your cars sell so fast? Why do your cars sell so fast? Because people hit that notification bell after they subscribe, and they get first shot, because essentially as soon as the video goes up, they get a notification saying Anthony posted a new video. So hit the like button, subscribe button, all the buttons, just hit them all. Like, dislike, whatever. We'll talk to you on the next one.